Facebook was caught on its back by Russian interference into the 2016 election. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg is now telling NBC's Lester Holt in an exclusive interview that the tech company is putting new safeguards in place to find and fight foreign interference. Zuckerberg maintains, however, that Facebook should not have a role in censoring political information on its platform.
Do you feel like you're giving a green light to politicians that
No, look,
lie?
I believe that that it is important for people to be able to hear. I think that when they do that, that speech will be heavily scrutinized by other journalists, by other people.
Joining me now, Washington Post senior technology policy reporter who just published a piece on Facebook fine-tuning their disinformation defenses, Tony Romm. Tony, Mark Zuckerberg made an announcement in the last few minutes. What did he say?
Right. So Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg out now with two buckets of things. The first is that Facebook is going to fine-tune some of its digital defenses here by, for example, making more prominent labels on content that's been fact-checked as false and more transparency around Facebook pages. But in the same breath, Zuckerberg and his team also pointed out that there is new evidence that foreign malicious actors have been trying to spread disinformation on the platform. And so Facebook announced two takedowns today, 3 networks associated with Iran, believed to be originated in Iran, and one in Russia that Facebook said may have ties to the Internet Research Agency. That's the organization that spread disinformation during the 2016 election. So it really just shows this cat and mouse game between Facebook improving its defenses and the malicious actors getting better on their side as well.
Okay, so right there, fine-tuning their practices while Mark Zuckerberg still defends their position, calling Facebook merely a platform. Is this fine-tuning like throwing deck chairs off the Titanic? Mark Benioff just last week said, stop calling yourself a platform. You're a publisher, the publisher of today and the future.
Right. I think there are a lot of people who certainly want to see Mark Zuckerberg go forward. And I think you're likely to see that when Mark comes to testify in front of Capitol Hill just in a few days. There are a lot of Democratic lawmakers who sit on the House Financial Services Committee who have said openly that they think that Zuckerberg and Facebook should be doing more here. But when I sat down with him, he told me the same thing on political ads. He doesn't think Facebook should be the arbiter of truth. He's worried about an erosion of truth, is what he told me. But he doesn't think that the tech company or any tech company should really have that role of judging if what politicians say is correct or not.
Then how could he have such a strong position on freedom of speech when he spent the last decade desperately trying to do business with China?
Well, I think Mark would say that, there are some things that Facebook didn't agree to do. There's a reason why that stuff isn't available there. And he tried to make a much different point when he appeared at Georgetown University here in Washington just a few days ago. He was saying that there are competing values between the U.S. and China. And so it's important for the U.S. to keep more of a hands-off role when it comes to free speech. And it's important for companies to do the same, because the opposite of that is what we're seeing with an app like TikTok, for example, very popular app where I think there are fears that China's approach to censorship has manifested itself in the decisions that app makes abroad.
All right, Tony Romm, thank you so much. You can watch more of Lester Holt's exclusive interview with Mark Zuckerberg tonight on Nightly News on your NBC station.
Hey, MSNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there and click on any of the videos here to watch the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more MSNBC for free every day with our newsletters. Just visit msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up now.